channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to bring you a collective energy reading. I hope everybody is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. And let me know if the reading resonates with you. Let me just put together. Anyway. All right. So also, when you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell. That way you're notified every time I come on. All right. And to subscribe or to like and to share, all of that is like an energetic donation to the channel. It costs you nothing, right? It's a little clicky click. Costs you nothing. All right, so we can ready get started. Get the gang in the building. Chitty to the max. Chitty to the max. Oh, chitty to the max. Uh-oh, I can't see that. Chitty to the max, y'all. I'm just trying to prime these cards so I can stop sticking. You can hear them. I literally gotta crunch the deck to stop them from sticking. I'm gonna try to do this so y'all can see the shuffle. This deck, I love this deck for the deck itself. But the stickiness, I gotta figure out when I do my deck what brand of card, or I should say, what stock of card I do not want. So I don't have to worry about this. I love this deck. Like I literally have to do this. I feel like I should put powder on them, but I also feel like I shouldn't. Anyway, how y'all doing while these cards get together? How's everything going? Talk to me in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I chat back. I don't know why every time I use these cards, I gotta go through this. Thanks for coming to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Appreciate you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel while I sort this deck out so it can stop sticking on me. And we will be getting started momentarily. I do live donation readings on Sundays, 9:30 p.m. And Thursdays as well. So on Sundays and Thursdays, you can get a live donation reading. The pinned comments tell you how. We don't have the pinned comments just yet. But yeah, pinned comments will tell you how. When the moderator gets on, she will pin the comments. All right. Hold on, y'all. All right. We back. All right. So we're going to start off with the energy reading. And then after the pinned comments go on and explain to y'all how to get your live donation reading, you may join the list. So get your drink, get your wine. I got my wine today. I got watermelon wine. It's been a minute. I want to loosen up. All right. Lakshita, hi. How are you? Oh my gosh. Welcome to the Spiritual Lounge with Clarityempress. Thank you for joining. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What's the collective energy read? Oh, somebody is having a spiritual awakening. So we start off, Lakshita, with with an energy, collective energy, right? And then Once we get the pinned comments with the moderator, she should be coming soon. And then you can start, doing the live donation reading. I can't even think straight. So, um, Glitch Ninja, hello, hey, hey. So spiritual awakening. Somebody is navigating a spiritual awakening. They're shedding no ways for new insight. What I heard as soon as I pulled this card is that you triggered someone's spiritual awakening, unless somebody triggered you. So take it how it resonates though. Many people are experiencing spiritual awakenings. We are in the year of the 2025, so there's some endings coming, and sometimes those endings trigger that awakening for a lot of people. I know quite a few going through that right now. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, sticking. Every time I know the cards are too thick, I can tell that it's sticking. But bear with me, y'all. Oh, karma. Yep. There it is. Everything you done to me are already done to you. Relax. They're already getting their karma. You may have triggered someone into a spiritual awakening, but this person is also receiving karma for when they did not have consideration, respect, or if they slighted you in some way, if they lied to you, if they harmed you. This person is getting what they deserve, Spirit said, is what they deserve. Tell me more. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and gossiping. Rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots. But what I feel is though the karma that this person is under full display, which means a lot of people are witnessing what they're experiencing right now. So there's a lot of chit chat about it. It's not that, it's significant in any way. People talk about a lot of stuff, but this person can't hide. They might be shamed, they might be embarrassed, but it's already out there. Whatever they're going through is on the front street. Tell me about the challenging lesson. Too many sticky sticks. If you're a reader and you have sticky cards, let me know in the comments if you do something special to unstick your cards, because this deck, no matter how, like I tie it with a rubber band like one time. I don't even press it and it sticks every time. So if you got a nice solution that's not powder, I don't know what else to do. I mean, more. New levels, new devils. This is the challenge. This is the challenge and the lesson. There's new levels, new devils. So as this person is going through their spiritual awakening, experiencing their karma, having everybody gossip with them, they are also going. It's like they're being tempted. The more that this person um tries to grow or tries to deal with their higher self and come out of their ego, similar to the thumbnail if you saw it, the more they do that, the more the entities that are trying to keep them down are pulling on them harder, right? So this person is going to have to be resilient and strong in order to come out of this karmic cycle that they're in. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, strong tongue. Possession of powerful gift of prophecy. You talk to this person. You explain to them. Spirit said you explain to them the events that would take place in their life if they chose to go the route that they went. Whatever that looks like, right? So if this person um was, I don't know, like I said, with the inconsideration, the disrespect, or whatever they did, okay? Whether they cheated on you, whether they lied to you, whatever the disrespect was. One, you told them, doing that to me is not going to be good for you, right? I'm hearing that. A lot of y'all said that. Also, they maybe the route that they were taking in life, doing certain behaviors, carrying themselves a certain way was not going to pan out. Okay, the associations that they deal with, the people that they deal with, it wasn't going to pan out because of the way the people are, the things that the people are into, like whoever this person surrounds themselves, especially with this gossip. These people don't care. They just talk. They talk. They're not helpful to this person. This person is going through a spiritual awakening because everything you said was going to happen came true. They are receiving their karma because they said, "Oh, well, I'm gonna do it anyway." Okay, you let them. You told them. Sorry, you told them what that would amount to, and there you are. And then bottom of the deck, and you have ancestor protection. So while this person was playing in some foolish energy, deciding that they were going to do whatever it is that they wanted to do, now they're receiving their karma. Spirit said they will not escape their karma, but they are receiving their karma. People are talking about it. Also, this person was in their ego, right? They don't want to take accountability for their action, whatever. Spirit hit them in their ego because they're exposing them for the way they behave. So this person is not escaping embarrassment from the choices that they make and the actions that they took. Hey sis. Hi Kelly Middleton. Um, sis, can you put up the pin comment for the live donation readings in case somebody wants one? Um, yeah, yeah, that's it. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm putting up another deck. But yeah, this person, they paying for whatever they did to you. They're paying for it, right? The spirit said they're in a couple readings that people are not going to escape their karma, right? So if this person came to you and said, "I'm sorry, I apologize," or whatever, spirit said is not going to absolve them for whatever they did, because now this person with this spiritual awakening is aware that the way they treated you has caused the results that they have. So spirit said you were told not to do X, Y, Z, right? But you did it anyway. And guess what? Here's the result of it. And you told this person what the result would be. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this person was in a third party situation with people that they resonated with. Like I said, it was the people that they were around, the people that they chose to be around are very dark. Those people are in their ego. They care about what it looked like. Their entity attachments. These people may be codependent on one another. You know what I'm saying? So with that particular situation, your ancestors, overall energy, were protecting you from this dark cult energy, right? So this person was not able to affect you in the way spirit said they affected you, but it's not like they didn't destroy you, right? So you learned some lessons, you got some karma, and to some degree with this person, but you learn from yours. Your ancestors stepped in and chose to block. So you may have blocked this person, or they have been blocked from your energy. Right? They're not able to. Their spirits that they can't talk. It's like their throat chakra is like locked in. They can't really. They can't get your attention the way they would like to. Tell me more about the spiritual awakening this person is in. Like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for coming. Subscribing is an energetic donation to the channel. Costs you nothing, and it's a beautiful donation, and we appreciate it. Keeps us going, keeps the algorithms keeping us alive. Tell me more. Yeah, this person is aware now that this dark cult energy had a charmer's pact with them. It was kind of like, do what I say, do, and I'll give you this, I'll give you that. And this person was charmed, and they were seduced, and they were played with by somebody else. It says, warning, a warning unfolds uh, against a bearer of keys empowered by dark forces, dark cult, and consumes the essence of the unwary, granted access by the shadows. This key holder does not seek connection, but depletion, aiming to drain your energy and spirit. Protect your inner sanctuary, discern true intentions, and resist the seductive guise of those who come bearing gifts of darkness. This person got played. Okay? Your person was played by whoever they were entangled with this dark cult, whoever that represents to them, they were played by them. That person charmed them, sweet talked them, promised them things that they were never going to really get. It was just, it was a dirty offer, really. It was like all a lie. And now this person is awakened by it because of what they're experiencing right now. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Mm, tell me more. Somebody got played by whoever the karmic that energies that they were around. And Spirit said it's more than one. Yep, toxic. Look at that. Draining, manipulative, destructive, volatile, harmful, negative, and suffocating. Whatever they are. First of all, they drinking too much. They smoking and they're drinking too much. Notice the smoke in the car and this poison here. This person, they drank the poison and they liked it. They smoked the poison and they liked it. For whatever the case may be, they don't like it no more. But they got it. This is what they deserve. Spirit said they getting what they deserve. Tell me about the gossiping, Spirit. What's that about? Divine masculine. So this person should have been, could have been, would have been in divine masculine energy, but instead they accepted the charmer's pact. They allowed themselves to get played by a excuse me. They allowed themselves to get played by this devil energy, and they were gullible, green. Green like the key, the color around this key. They were green. They just, they took whoever this was, they took it for face value. They believed every word that they said, and it got them nowhere. But Spirit said you possess a strong tongue. So you were able to discern, see where this might have been going. You may not know what the destination fully was going to be, but you knew that there was trouble going down the road. This person was stubborn, they didn't listen to you. So they got seduced by this devil energy. And then now they're in a codependent situation that Spirit is protecting you from with the ancestor protection. Looky. This person is drinking too much and smoking too much. Spirit said weed. Why? Because the smoke is green. That's what it's giving me. And they should have been and could have been in their divine masculine energy, which is what I see the battle with this person right now, right? This is why they're having a spiritual awakening, because their higher self and their ego are like clashing hard. Okay. So this person, they want to be a better person. They want to take accountability, but their ego tends to take control because this person is gullible, because they listen to that's too many cards. Because they listen to the Charmers pack and they got in bed with this cult group. Tell me more. Yep, and they got left hanging. So okay, so gossip, people are gossiping about who this could have, would have, should have been divine masculine is. And they got left hanging by the person that charmed them and seduced them. They feel all alone because someone didn't answer the call. Spirit said, listen, you did not abandon this person. You were protected from this person with the ancestor protection, right? But they feel left hanging, not only by you because they burnt bridges with you, but because whatever they signed up for with this Charmers Pact did not work out for them. It was never meant to work out for them. This person is a liar. Whoever the devil energy is in their life, male or female, don't matter, was always lying to them. And this person always believed them. So now, right now, them and many others are they are really going through it. Take a swig. Spirit said they got to deal with the karma of their actions. Spirit also said this person goes around and they burn bridges They burn bridges because they be listening to this devil energy. They be burning their bridges. Like they enter agreements that they cannot live up to. Spirit said they break up friendships, or they have a lack of trust for their friendship because they too busy listening to this dark cult energy. Tell me more. Oops. One at a time. And the Most High. So your knowledge comes from the Most High because you trust your intuition. Spirit said the Most High has been trying to get this person's attention for a minute. So they sent you in, right? So when you came into this person's life, you came into this person's life to give them light, to give them encouragement, to show them the way, because this person was lost on their journey because of the fact that they were listening to this traumas pack. But now, Spirit said now, because you were also a part of this person's spiritual awakening. And now the Most High is using you once again. Now, I don't know if you're leading this person in any way. I don't know if you're trying to. I just feel like you lead by example, Spirit said, and the Most High said, I got you. So you're not experiencing this karma this person's going through. You went through some spiritual awakening with this person, right? But you're not part of that dark cult. Spirit is keeping you from that dark cult energy. The Most High, your ancestors, all of them are working together. They protected you. Spirit said, as long as you follow our guidance, if you trust your intuition and you move away from things that no longer serve you, you'll be fine. This person, it's up to this person to take the guidance that their guides, their ancestors are giving them. If not, if they keep believing things as face value, which is what I see, they are going to keep getting led astray by this devil energy. If they, so like the devil energy put them in a position of some sort, right? You know what I'm saying? Um, Spirit said homelessness, loss of cars. I don't know. And this devil energy is like, don't worry, I got a plan. Don't worry, I got a plan. We're gonna do this. We're gonna hash this. We're gonna do this. Every time they listen to that devil energy, it digs them a deeper and deeper hole they can't get out of. And they end up stuck in that daggone hole. Let me see what the bottom of the deck is. Yeah, clown shit. Not my circus. Not, yeah. This why this so this is not your monkey and not your circus. And this is why your ancestors are protecting you from this shit. This person is they keep going through some spiritual cycles. They're stubborn. And they're getting high. They high off the alcohol. They high off the weed. They just in a stuck position. And nothing, Spirit say, ain't nothing going to amount to that. And that gossiping, friends, family, co-workers, whoever, people are watching this person. People are watching this person, and some of them are laughing like it's a shit show to laugh at. It's not actually funny. But I feel like these people knew what you knew. And now they like, see, told you. Not my circus and not my monkey. And this person is like, it's like when they signed this agreement, and I don't mean like a literal signature, but when they chose that this was their person or situation, like they locked in. Okay. They locked in. It's almost like a lock in that you can't get out of. You know, I told you about Rumpelstiltskin a while back, right? So it's like somebody got snatched up into something they can't get out of easily. They're kind of stuck in it. It's like because the way it's impacting their life, it's like it's affecting credit, it's affecting bank accounts, it's affecting jobs, it's affecting relationships. So it's on Front Street, right? So everybody knows. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, okay, well, this is the choice they made. This is what they get. Okay, so let's go to the tea leaf. Live donation readings can be available tonight if you like. Please follow the pinned comments. You know what to do. I'm not going to watch the screen. I'm just letting y'all know from right now. I'm just going to focus on the reading. Spirit. One time. See? An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. That's who this devil energy is. So this devil energy was somebody that is like, you know what? I got you on the hook. Now I don't know how that come, but it's giving somebody who will make trouble for a person and try to separate from them. You know what I'm saying? The least you want to be around this person, the more they're gonna be a problem for you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make trouble for you. They're gonna be arrogant. They're going to bark more. They're gonna act like you the problem when you're not the problem. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna soil your name because they don't want nobody else to have you, or they don't want anybody else to help you or whatever. Like this is the type of person that's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna come to your job and make trouble. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to your new girlfriend house and start some shit. Okay, okay. I'm gonna come to your mama house and cuss everybody out. Like that kind of person. Just rude. They don't give a fuck. They don't care how they hurt you. You know, they just ignorant. But Spirit said, whoever is experiencing this, you can't be afraid of them, right? Because if you're afraid, you give them power. When you're not afraid, you take their power away. This person is banking on somebody being so afraid of them that they won't act out. They won't stand up for themselves. They won't walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can just Jedi mind trick you into thinking that you can't let me go, then you just stuck right there. But it takes this person to figure it out, and that's part of the awakening. Awakening is just the beginning. You gotta take action. Whoever it is or whoever you're thinking of, they need to take action in their life. They cannot sit there and think that this person's got them so stuck. But this is an entanglement. So there, even if it's not an immediate threat of I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, they got finances tied in some way, credit tied in some way, like their bank accounts, whatever. It's something like to there's some entanglement that this person is gonna have to work on. If they're in a marriage, they need a divorce. Uh-oh, too many. Too many, but I'll take the top one. And here it is, you. It says protected from negative forces beyond your control. You are protected from this person's toxicity. You are protected from this person's numbing. You know what I'm saying? Like if this person is stuck on alcohol and they're stuck on that weed and they make bad choices and their life is like unbalanced. Spirit is protecting you from this energy. Maybe you didn't see it. Maybe you just listened and you moved a certain way. And Spirit said, I got you. No worries. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do this. You know? I think the other reading was I was explaining about the parent situation. All I kept remembering is saying that just make sure if you got to go help one that you're not codependent on them, meaning like their living situation is not like you don't require them to live. Like you can have your own space. You can help them from a distance or um that they have their own quarters, you have your own quarters, and it doesn't depend on them paying. Cause this is crazy right now with a lot of people going through. A friend of mine got out of his situation a couple months ago, back in March. He said his mom did not accept the rent payment. And he was like, uh-oh. And she got a lot of shit with her. So I was like, bro, you better get up out of there. He did it. All right, great passion and waiting for news package. This is what the divine masculine is waiting for something that he's passionate about. I don't know, he's in a waiting energy, but that is the wrong energy for a masculine to be in. Okay, this person needs to take action. And if you sit in your waiting energy, you going to end up with the karma that you want. A masculine, a true divine masculine, is going to take action in their life. They're going to make decisions. They're going to improve their life. They're going to separate themselves from any drama and nonsense, male or female, friend or foe. They're going to take the action that's needed to chart a different direction in their life. They're not going to be in no, I'm going to wait for a package or a letter. That is right there is going to keep somebody trapped even longer. There's some other, what? Where's the other package of compound chicken? I don't know. Check with your sister. It wasn't down there? Well, they both should be up here because we bought two. And I don't think we used it. Tell me more. One at a time. Situation and a balance that requires careful handling. Yeah. Look, new levels and new devils. What I said earlier was that this person is going to have to persevere. They're going to have to release the temptations. They're going to have to work on their it's like temperance energy is what I'm getting. It's like they need to find a balance to where they're not sitting there self-numbing. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, that toxicity that they're in right now, they need to come out of that. It requires help. You know, they might need a what they call it, 12-step program. They might need accountability partner. You know what I'm saying? They might need they need something that's going to steer them away from that addictions or those addictions that they're in. What's that? Yeah, work, achievement, and success, the most high. So when spirit moved you away from this situation, right? When spirit moved you away from this situation, they had you refocus your life on your work so that you can achieve and be successful. They redirected your energy, redirected your attention. You know what I'm saying? They redirected you, period. And they also redirected this person because now this person has to focus on their problems and the shit that they going through with the people they chose to be with this dark cult and this devil's pack. That's not your energy. Okay, we're not doing this, little cat. Get out. That's right. Head on out. You don't need nothing in here anyway. We're not about to play that in and out game. Little girl. Oh, peace chat. I'm checking in. What I see? I see Latique. I see Bite. I see Black Cherry. What's up, y'all? Thanks for coming. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Yes, therapy. Let's keep this thing. Oh, man. Bottom of the deck. Chain of events that will affect your life. Woo, child. Cherry, I had said to you about something. I said, what you think about all of that? And a personal situation I had going on. Well, it ain't going on for me. I'm not in it. But she was like, you dodged the bullet. That's what it feel like. Like this person, whoever this is, right? You know, that you might know of or affected by you. This person is going through a chain of events based on the choices that they made in their life and the people that they have around them that affect those choices. Now, the Charmers pack and the gossiping, it's like, I just feel like everybody knew who this Charmer was. Also feel like people were saying, um, no, don't do it. And this person was like, I'm gonna do it. This is what I want. This is what I need. Okay, they did what they thought. They did what they felt that they needed. And they got everything that anybody spoke about. This strong tongue don't just come from you. I feel like this person was warned. So now that's why everybody's talking. They be like, Dennis, you saw so and so, right? And now look, you saw such and such and such, and now look. Oh boy, you dodged a whole bullet. I said, well, damn, you're right. You're right. Certain things, though, when hindsight, when you listen to your intuition, I had a dream and, I had it translated. One, it was Spirit said, well, not Spirit, my bad. I asked both of my children. One of them said, you got to be careful who you help because not everybody appreciates your help. And the other one said, my ancestors protected me from somebody else's karma, that my dharma was strong. I was able to tell somebody in that dream, you will not touch me. You will not touch me. And I was like, you know what? I had to tell this. There was a woman in my dream. When she came in my dream, she came fist like she was gonna beat me up, or that's what she thought. I looked at her. I said, you better put that down. She was like, what? I'm gonna F you up. I said, no, you're not. You ain't gonna touch me. I said, cause I did your ass a favor. You ain't gonna touch me for that. What you talking about? Girl, you better go sit down some damn where. And she had no choice but to take them little fists of hers and put them up. And I was like, there you go. That's a smart move. Do something safe. Because touch me and watch what happens. And you know what? I said, you know what? All right, so we got table, hard work ahead. Yeah, this person, whoever's in this Charmers pack, they got a lot of hard work ahead. Also, I'm hearing consistency. I don't know why, but Spirit said the person lacks consistent. It's like they get themselves into situations that don't last. And it's not because the situation doesn't last, it's that they don't last. Like somebody who doesn't have the discipline to maintain a job now is starting to realize they got to put more effort into maintaining a job or maintaining connections, whatever. This person fizzles out over a while. So that's hard work to now like reprogram themselves. Tell me more. Climbing the ladder towards success. Yeah. Somebody could be climbing a literal ladder, but a ladder towards success means somebody has to make effort, hard work. This is not going to be easy for this person to climb up out the situation that they're in. Spirit said it, they are so entangled within it that it will not be a quick fix. It will not be an easy out. They're not, even if they shut the door and close it, they got to go back and deal with it. It's kind of like that. So like, just like say somebody left a house and left a relationship, they either still got to go back and get the divorce, right? Or if they not married, it's still like, okay, well, we got a lease in our name, so now we got to go back and we got to break the lease. Or they got finances in their name or bills in their name. So then now they got to go back to the billing agent and say, look, I no longer reside there. We got to cut. So there's no simple cord that can be cut. There can be an energetic cord cut, right? And that's important. But there's a earthly cord that's just still attached through the entanglement of things, and this person is going to have to act on it. They can't sit in there and just wait. Why? Because they can get further entangled. There's a woman, her name is Joy. She's a lawyer and she does these master classes, right? But I attended one of her sessions and I listened to her talk about her origin story for her business. And she was in a relationship with a man. I think she was married. She had a child by him and they had businesses together. So it was pretty successful. But then all of a sudden, the relationship took a turn. He threatened her life. She had to get out of there. And when she moved on, when she finally moved, maybe with a family member or whatever, he cut her out of all the business. So she had no finances. Her mother had to pay her rent. right? She was an attorney though, so she had to rebrand and rebuild herself. Luckily, she had those skills to do so, and it took some time. It wasn't immediate, but it was the entanglement, right? When she left the situation, she had to flee, so she never got a chance to deal with the entanglement part. This person is going to have to deal with the entanglement part, and this sit and wait kind of attitude, what I see here, is not going to work. If they're truly passionate about what they want and what they need, their actions going to have to speak louder. Yeah, a wish will not be granted. Yeah. So this person, if this divine masculine energy is sitting in a wait and see wish kind of energy, their wish is not going to be granted. If they wish for this charmer, whoever seduced them to change, not going to happen. If they wish that, nothing else happens to them, but while they sit in that situation, not going to happen. Their wishes will not be granted, right? So this person could be very stubborn and focused on a solution within the problem. And the spirit is saying there is no solution in the problem. The problem is that you're sitting in the problem. Okay. Shit. What's that? Vacation. New level, new devil, and vacation. I need to clarify that. What is a vacation? Somebody said somebody be checking out mentally. Spirit said, okay. Somebody, oh, shoot. That's too many. That's too many. Let's do that again. Somebody be checking out mentally, I'm hearing. Oh, okay. So they disassociate. That's what it is. Okay. Says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Somebody need to go get some therapy. Somebody need to go get some therapy, some healing, some support. There's a mental checkout. It's like somebody's fantasizing where they want their life to be, and in their head, it all makes sense. But there's action they got to take to get there. Now, I keep feeling like I'm talking about your person, not you, right? So let's find out, because you got work achievement and success. And it says, yes, success is sure with good plans and hard work. You have success. Your success is more guaranteed. But this person, they got a lot of devils to battle. What's the bottom of that? Yeah, indecisiveness, allowing life to ramble aimlessly. Yes, that is part of why this divine masculine, his wishes are not going to come true, because he's allowing life to happen. And the action that he's taken still requires him to wait. Whatever he's passionate about, it still requires him to wait. And that sit and wait energy is going to keep him stuck. There's some other actions he needs to take, because that chain of event that's affecting his life is causing him to have clowns. It's causing him to be stuck with these entity attachment. It's causing him to be gossiped about. So this person is actually embarrassed with their life right now. Things are not turning out in a way that they have it imagined. But you, on the other hand, are guided by the divine and most high. You, on the other hand, are you prophesy over this person's life. You prophesy even over yours and others. Like, you may be a reader. You may be you might somebody that just pick up cards and you can understand and read and see how it applies to your life. However, you also are somebody that's more in your masculine energy right now. Maybe not your feminine, but you've put a lot of effort into making your life the way it should go. You also listen to your intuition and your spirit guides, which is something I feel like this person didn't. They listen, instead of listening to their spirit guides, this person listened to the charmer. They let somebody in 3D convince them of what they should be or where they should go and what they should do versus them trusting their own gut. And so therefore they will be dealing with the repercussions of that. That is what they're experiencing, the repercussions of that. Also spirits that they keep numbing, right? This person's in regret energy for the choices that they made, the entity that they're caught up with. Ooh, heavy duty. Let me try. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for coming. Make sure when you subscribe, you ring that bell. And that way you're notified anytime I come on. And just subscribing and liking, it's an energetic donation to the channel. And it is much appreciated because it helps us keep going. As soon as I pulled the deck out the box, I got entity attachment. Your person might have dark circles under their eyes. They may be a bit stressed, tired, hungry, miserable, sometimes sick, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. They might not be, if they're not the sickly type, they look it. They don't look well. They don't look themselves, is what Spirit's saying. All right, let me shuffle. This is the type of deck I like. It do not stick crazy. All right. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this spiritual awakening, this act. Flying monkeys. Okay. So the charmer, whoever the charmer's pact is, they employ these flying monkeys, which is probably these gossiping energies. They employ other friends and family members to convince your person to follow them, to join them, to stick with them. It's like, that's your wife, or that's your husband. You gotta, this is your mom, your dad, and this is your brother, your sister. It's like all those other people involved put pressure on this person to follow the charmer. You know what I'm saying? The devil energy. Um, because as long as you follow them or they follow them, they ain't got to worry about them. They don't have to take responsibility. They don't have to get involved. That's why it's a lot of observers in this reading. People watching, people seeing, oh, look at that clown shit. Ha ha, he he. Ain't nothing funny. Love spell. Yeah, that's the charmer. They put a love spell on this person. They may have literally put a love spell on this person, like this, some type of magic. But I also feel like the love spell is like, don't you love me? Don't you care about me? Guilting this person. Because the love spell is like going against somebody's free will. And sometimes it's literal pressure, but it's through words, or words are spells, right? Also, this person may have supplied the poison that this person likes, right? So they could have supplied the smoke and the alcohol and in the other toxins that this person engages in. Food, it could have been, it could be a plethora of things. It could even have been money, you know what I'm saying? But whatever it is, that person supplied it and said it was love when they gave it. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you do this, I'll give you this because I love you. When they didn't really, love ain't even there. Tell me more. Yeah, abandonment. Your person has abandonment issues. They being abandoned by that person. Currently, I feel like whoever the devil energy is probably dropped them like a bad habit after putting a lot of burdens on them. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like giving entrapment energy and transferring stuff over, right? So like let's just say they convinced somebody to put a bill in their name and then ran it up. Long as it ain't their problem. I've been hearing a lot about the PPE loans still being an issue for a lot of people who are embarked in that, who were, especially if they embarked in it on a fraudulent level, right? They didn't have a genuine business, a legitimate business. They just said, fine, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. Things like that. I'm getting a lot of fraudying things. Some fake stuff was going on. Some fugazi, business. And this person was the scapegoat. Let's put this in your name. You should try it. We'll get a lot of money. Oh, okay. Well, it's crazy. More spirit. Enamored. Oh, so this person is enamored with you. That's why it says you're on the right path. Okay, so your person, they literally check out. This person disassociates and then they think about you. When they disassociate, they go into a fantasy world about you. But this person is not coming near you. They just think about you, Spirit says. So if you feel somebody's energy real heavy, it's because they're thinking about you because they're disassociating from their problems, Spirit says. You are a primary focus on this person's mind and heart. Mainly because the things you said came true, so they can't get that out their mind. And the way they feel about you now, they can't get that out your mind. You definitely triggered somebody's spiritual awakening. And so you are their primary focus. Tell me more. Time. Oops. Gift. Okay, yeah. Remember I said y'all could be a reader? Spirit said you have natural gifts. You prophesy all the time. Like you speak life over people. You try to enlighten individuals, right? You have a gift. And Spirit said it's a spiritual gift. It can't be taken away from you. You've embraced it, Spirit said, and Spirit keeps guiding you. That's why success is assured with good plan and hard work, and work achievement equals success, and the Most High got you. So sometimes we speak things into existence and we don't realize it, but also it's like when you also have had a spiritual awakening, you can acknowledge, you can finally unpack and or acknowledge that you literally have gifts. You might not have utilized it much in the past, but it still comes out, right? So for example, you could have just talked to a friend, shared something with them, and then the person came back to you and say, when you told me such and such and such, I was wondering I don't know where you got that from, but everything you said happened, right? It's like when you had your spiritual awakening, you start to realize that there's multiple stories like that people have said to you, and then maybe you do have a gift, right? So I feel like you are more aware that you have an ability to see things, how they will pan out, the chain of events. You have an ability to see that in the chain and synopsis that your brain and your spiritual guides give you. So therefore, you do have a gift. So what they say, when you have a gift, though, you gotta be careful with it. You know, like the dream I mentioned, you can't give everybody that because everybody can't appreciate that. So you got to be discerning with your gift. But yeah, chakras. This person gets as soon as I drop that, Spirit said this person getting lined up. That karma is whooping their ass and teaching them lessons. Okay, they getting lined up. You know how people get a line up when they get a haircut? They shit sharp. Okay, but this person getting lined up. But it's more like when we used to get whoopers in the past. We used to go get the switch outside. There was people that had I heard things like extension cords and crazy shit like that. I never, thank God they didn't torture me like that. But that little switch was bad enough. He got me right. He got me right. But somebody getting lined the fuck up. They getting a whole lineup, shape, detail. You know what I'm saying? You know how they line up a guy and they put the little white chalk around the airline, let you know like this is where it go. They getting lined up sharp. Okay. Spirit said, when I say I'm gonna straighten them out, I'm gonna straighten them out. Okay. Their root chakra, so their foundation is shaky as fuck. Their creativity right now is a bit off. Their solar plexus, they still trying to figure out who the fuck they are. Their heart chakra is fluttering between open and closed because this person does not know who to trust, let alone they don't trust themselves. They gotta learn how to open their mouth and speak the truth. This person has to start to think straight. Spirit said their thinking is muddled, and they also have to follow their intuition. So they getting lined up right now. Spirit said they're showing them everything you told them. They're showing this person. Okay. And when they line them up, oh baby, they're gonna be sharp. They're gonna be sharp. If they take the lesson, they'll get sharp. They're gonna be looking like a new penny. Tell me about these flying monkeys. People are watching this person go through their spiritual awakening. This person got a lot of hard work ahead of them too. Mhm. Oops. Divine masculine. Here he is again. It is clearly a divine masculine. Somebody who is supposed to be in their divine masculine is the one going through the spiritual awakening. That's right. So I'm not getting no feminine energy. This is a masculine. Somebody who's supposed to be following their higher self and come out of their ego. This person, whoever this divine masculine is, they still in their ego because they worried about what everybody thinks. Instead of doing them, they worried about how it look. This is why they so caught up and stuck in whatever they got going on, because it's whatever everybody thinks. Anymore. And not what it is. My nose is itching, so that's telling me Spirit said you hitting on it. All right, tell me more. Intuitive caveat. Okay, so with this spiritual awakening, somebody started to open their eyes to how they have been being manipulated. But it's really late in the game. That's why they got so much entailment now, because they just now opening their eyes. I'm telling you, they getting lined up. This karma that this person must be in got them losing heavy. Like finances got to be fucked up right now. They probably got to move house with abandonment. It's like it's hitting them in various areas. I can't even talk. It's hitting this person in various areas. I can't talk tonight. This person might stutter. It's hidden in various areas of their life. Okay, it ain't coming to them one way. It's not like, okay, I lost a job. No, this person is losing relationships. They're losing jobs. They're losing money. They're losing prestige. Like, so if they built up a certain amount of, like, let's just say they built up a channel. This is the type of person that right now, not channel. I don't mean channel. I mean like, what's the thing? Like if they were on TikTok or um Instagram, this person's getting strikes. Okay, people are offended at what they say or do. Like, so if they were getting money on social media, they're losing that. Right? Their income streams. Like if they have multiple income streams, they're losing those multiple income streams. They have jobs and they got more than one. Hours is getting cut back. Like this person's situation currently looks bleak due to whatever they're dealing with right now. If they, if they have, I don't know, they're losing important things. Like they losing chargers to their phone. They can't charge their phone. They're losing I don't know, items they need to do their job. They're losing that. All of a sudden it's missing. It could even be stolen. But the thing is they don't have it no more. You know what I'm saying? This person is like especially they just all over the place. This is why they got to get lined up with them chakra energy, because this person is not together at all. And that charmless person wanted them to fall apart like that. Tell me more. And Spirit said, with this being a divine masculine here twice, whoever that charmer is most likely a raggedy bitch energy. No matter who she represents to this person's life, it's a feminine energy. High honor. Yep. Spirit said also I just said they honor. So this person is like embarrassed, shamed, and embarrassed. With whatever they got going on, they're ashamed. Um, they might have felt that they had a certain level of high honor. Like maybe there's people that applaud them, appreciate them, watch what they do. Um, maybe utilize their services if they are service oriented or whatever, or just admire them. That this person is losing that right now. People are gossiping, like, maybe once they were, but they're not anymore. Currently their ego is taking a huge hit. Tell me more. One at a time. What I just say? What I say? Whoever the charmer is, it's a karmic femme. It's a raggedy bitch. So there's a feminine energy that has gotten this person going down the wrong path because this person listens to her. Whatever she say, whatever plot she come up, whatever plan, twist, they like, oh, okay, well, okay, you right, you right, you right, and she be dead wrong. She be lying, and she don't be knowing what the fuck she talk about most of the time, but she make it sound good, and this person be like, oh, okay, now it sound good to them. The thing is, it don't sound good to those gossiping people. They know what she is. Don't sound good to you if you heard what she said. But this person believes her over and over and over again. And Spirit said because of that spiritual awakening they're going through, they realize, oh, she was doing a love spell and she was lying. And now they're more enamored with you. She's a throw the rock, hide your hand. She's a manipulator. She's the type of person that, like I said, get this person's finances so fucked up that it's going to take court to somebody don't want me to tell it. It's going to take court to get this person untangled. Raggedy bitch, here she come. I knew she was coming. She wanted to be here. She proud of herself too. Let me tell you something. In the weirdest way, she's quite proud of herself because she was seeking to destroy, and that's what she's doing. She's currently seeking to destroy. She's the arrogant, boastful person that got this person on lock, making them feel like they are stuck with her. Their finances is fucked. Their relationships are screwed. She wants to be the last man standing, so to speak, the only person that they could come to, only for her to shit on them when they come to her. Mm-mm. She's a hell of a something. Tell me more. But here you are with these gifts, and you are single, sexy, and successful. Spirit said nothing but success for you. Nothing but because you chose the path that they laid out for you. You listened to what Spirit had for you. You stop allowing this circus that this person got going on to impact you and keep you from your bag. Bottom of the deck. Once again, because you listen to your ancestors. Not only are you gifted in some way, right? But your ancestors or the relationship you have with them is extremely powerful for your life. Spirit said, Ashe and Ibashe, your ancestors. Whoever they are to you, they are to be revered and respected. You need to have an altar if you don't. Because if they're keeping you from somebody else's karma and the nonsense, maybe it's somebody you cared about, because the strong tongue, you ain't going to worry about nobody speaking nothing over nobody's life if you don't, if you could care less, right? So Spirit said, if you cared about this person and you showed them love, Spirit said, okay, but we at the end of the line because this person, they didn't do you right. They focused on that charmer's pack with that devil ass raggedy bitch energy. That's what they focused on. This is somebody might have been an avoidant energy in your life. They could have been a ghoster. They could have been a lot of things, but they weren't for you. They weren't showing up for you. So that is why you are in a single, sexy, and successful energy, because what you need that for? What you need all of that nonsense? You're not trying to be in no third party cult situation. You're not trying to let somebody suck you dry like an energy vampire. You're not letting nobody play in your energy because they listening to a karmic femme who just basically got it out for them to destroy them. That's not the role your ancestors want for you. And they applaud you because you listen. They're gonna bless you because you listen. So you don't have to, Krista, you don't gotta worry. All right. Things will be laid out for you and your success is assured. Whereas this person, on the other hand, I don't see success for them. I don't see failure either, but I don't see success. I feel like they're so caught up currently in whatever they got going on because they're entangled in what they have. Whatever their success is going to be is going to really rely on their perseverance. It's going to really rely on them taking action in their life. And if they don't take the action in their life, well, then you already know what it's going to be, right? Meanwhile, they got lots of people, not you, but they got lots of people watching what they got going on. Whereas your focus on you focus on you, your success, your gifts. Spirit is guiding you away. Your ancestors are guiding you away. The Most High is protecting you. This person is in the middle of their circus. And they might be awakened to it, but they're still in it, right? They haven't exited the building yet. They still sorting it out, trying to figure out. I also feel like this person is caught up in is giving somebody caught up in trying to see justice, like see somebody pay. That's the problem. You chose to walk away regardless of what this person's situation was because your spirit guides told you, leave this. It's not nothing good is going to come from being involved in any of this, especially with this raggedy bitch charmer energy, right? She want to destroy. Not only will she destroy him, but if you stayed around, she'll destroy you too, right? So, with that being said, you said, "Oh, all right, you ain't gotta paint the picture for me. I already see the colors. I already see the writing on the wall. Got it. You listen, you obeyed, you stepped aside, you let it the fuck go. You cut the cords energetically or whatever else you had to do. You may not have ever entangled yourself with this person. Thank God for you. Thank God for that. You did not, but this person's entanglement, Spirit says taking them through it. They in this regret energy. They are stressed out. Spirit said Nine of Swords energy. They lose sleep. This person lose sleep because they listen to a karmic partner, somebody that took their attention away from you. See how this person's focusing and they got their back? Yeah, that person that got their back to them and then they focus on something else. They focus on an illusion. They focus on somebody who kept them stuck. What's wrong? Oh, I'm yeah. Oh, this person, they compromised with that charmer and they did not compromise with you. And now Spirit said they're aware of the fact that they did not compromise with you. They're more aware of that than they've ever been. Maybe that's all you asked of them, to compromise with you, and they just didn't. They couldn't do it. They was focused on somebody else that got them stuck. This is what the karmic femme wants them to be, stuck with her. Maybe they want to be stuck with her. Maybe that's what they want. They want to stay stuck with her. It's almost like oh, I'm getting a tower card right now, but it's like somebody um willing to be the martyr or sacrifice themselves in a way that they go down in the blaze as long as, so it's like they stay stuck and they're gonna go down together. That's what I'm getting. Like somebody in a, I don't know, in order to they would hold each other down to the point where they go down and blaze together. Meanwhile, this is what they want with you. Now, how you gonna do that? You stuck with a raggedy bitch. This energy is stuck with a raggedy bitch, but that they holding on to this nostalgia with you. They can hold on to all they want. You cut the cord already. This is severed. This little heart done fell off. They holding on to the string, but there's no strings attached because you let them go. You on your single, sexy, and successful energy. Meanwhile, the problem is for them that they're stuck with the karmic bottom of the deck. This is some soulmate type energy, right? No matter how much of a soulmate they are, you had to move on. You know you care about the person, but Spirit said in your ancestors said, who you care about, them more or you? And you had to care about you more. I need a napkin. You got to care about yourself more than you allow this person in your life wreaking havoc in your life or misery in your life because they got themselves stuck in a karmic situation with somebody they decided to compromise with. This right here is like I can't let go because I need something out of I need something. Thank you. So I'm getting that whoever your person is, um, they have a mental block or maybe mental illness, something that keeps them trying with that karmic energy over and over again. And that's exactly what that karmic femme wants them to do, is to keep trying with her. She's like that type of energy that keep telling you, I'm gonna do better. Oh, or we're gonna try this now. Or don't worry, it's gonna work out. She keeps this person hoping, wishing, trying it again, repeating, you know, just by what she says, that charming. Oh, excuse me. So she keeps this person in stuck energy with the lies, with the drama, with the da 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 da, so that they one don't go to you or anybody else for that matter. As long as they stay stuck with her, she happy. So you know, I feel low. I used to say pray for your person, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all this: pray for yourself. Pray for your strength to be successful, to be free. That this person can't reattach the heart on the string that they holding on to. You know, because this person can become your charmer's pack if you let them. So pray for your person. I'm sorry. Pray for yourself that you can remain in your single, sexy, and successful energy until your right person, your true soulmate, comes along. Not somebody stuck in a karmic cycle that keeps believing whoever this devil energy is, this raggedy bitch. If they're gonna keep believing in her, trying one more time with her, they just gonna stay stuck. All right, and they'll never achieve that divine masculine energy that they're supposed to be. So good luck to them. Just maintain yourself, right? I'm kind of over the pray for people stuff. I feel like you should if you want to, but I feel like most nowadays folks need to focus on praying for themselves and working on themselves. Do that first. You know, you can't give from a cup that's empty. So if you pray for yourself and focus on yourself, then at least you can be strong enough that if you choose to pray for somebody, you can. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Kelly. Um, but if you don't, take it how it resonates, y'all. I'm about to close out. I don't know what's gonna happen with your person. Good luck with them, right? Um, but you will know, like if this person comes to you and says, "Yes, I'm still with the karmic, my raggedy bitch, but I've one day they going da 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 da. They stuck, mentally stuck. If they say, "Oh, I can't leave yet because of da da da," they're stuck. If they say, "Well," if they give you any excuse as to why they're still currently I don't care what it is. If they won't detangle themselves from that karmic fam, they're stuck. And you need to leave them right where they are. And that's deuces. You feel me? So anyway, that's the reading. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for coming. This is Sunday night. I plan to be back tomorrow night. I plan to. That's the goal. Slutty. I have a sick auntie that I have not been able to get to the nursing home to see, and I need to go see her while she's still on this planet at 91 years old. And so I don't know what time I'm gonna get home tomorrow. If I get home in a decent hour, I will do the live. If I don't, that's why. Otherwise, I plan to be here every evening. That's the goal. Life is about to stabilize so that I can do that. I've just been all over the place lately, so I haven't been as consistent as I'm normally in. But I always appreciate my audience. I hope that the readings are helpful to you. I hope that the messages that you receive, you can use them to guide you in a positive way in your life. That is the goal here in the Spiritual Lounge. That we work on ourselves, right? We put ourselves first and we work on ourselves, right? Because we not let nobody bring us down with their nonsense no more. If they did in the past, they don't get to do that no more, right? Because we healing over here. All right. That's the kind of energy we on. We healing, right? Right, y'all. Yeah, 91. My baby girl is 91. I got to go see my auntie, y'all. I do. I wanted to go today and something kept me from it because I don't even want to go into it, but I had to do something that I shouldn't have had to do. So anyway, you are welcome, Bite. Thank you for coming, y'all. I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. I'll see y'all hopefully, like I said, tomorrow. If not, Tuesday. But in the meantime, good night.